Welcome back to the second in the series of Endpoint Security Training. I'm Tracy Hillstrom, Vice President of Marketing Content Experience and Strategy. And during the overview session, we reviewed the challenges that organizations face when implementing endpoint security. We considered the technology options that prospective customers have, and even talked through the cutting-edge advances that not only address common problems with securing endpoints, but that enable companies to even implement one of the most promising security paradigms, the Zero Trust model. Now, we'll take a look at WatchGuard's endpoint security products and technologies so that you can understand how they create the solutions that our customers need. By the end of this session, we want you to be able to understand the high-level value benefits that come from all the products in our WatchGuard endpoint security portfolio. So we'll go through them one at a time, as well as offer perspective on how they operate together to protect our customers' endpoints. We'll also share information on product availability and other details that are important for a smooth purchasing process with our distributors and you, our partners. Many of the WatchGuard products that are discussed in this presentation came to us as the result of acquiring Panda Security on June 1st, 2020, which are now all integrated into the WatchGuard cloud. The endpoint security solution at Panda has evolved into a robust platform over the last 30 years, and we're excited to bring a complete security package with our WatchGuard endpoint security offering. Since these products are fully integrated with WatchGuard systems and platforms, customers will encounter WatchGuard endpoint security branding, including icons, logos, colors, fonts, and other images throughout their experience. This means that pre- and post-sales collateral, technical manuals, and other materials will feature WatchGuard branding to support a common product identity for end users throughout the customer lifecycle. WatchGuard's endpoint security is packaged into 3 products that allow our customers the flexibility to choose one to best fit their needs. Our flagship WatchGuard EPDR solution provides a good sense of the breadth of security tools and techniques that we offer. As we discussed in the overview training, it's not enough to protect from just one kind of threat at the endpoint. You need layered defenses, the right kind of visualization, management, and APIs that can deploy and install effective defenses and spot areas of concern, and an overall system that can harvest and reuse intelligence, and even predict the next threats with machine learning algorithms. WatchGuard's endpoint security products offer advanced EPP, EDR, and EPDR approaches, and will include a full suite of security and operations tools for protecting people, devices, and the networks they connect to from malicious websites, malware, spam, and other targeted attacks. We've put the pieces together so that customers can implement a zero-trust model in a scalable way, with powerful key differentiators that make a default deny position deployable today. When talking about WatchGuard's endpoint security solutions, you'll want to be quick to mention these impactful differentiators, including a cloud-native platform, powerful zero-trust application service featuring 100% classification of the processes, a focus on simplicity in management and deployment, and especially for you, a platform that offers flexibility and easy extensibility with a single lightweight agent. It's easy to add new capabilities as customers mature their security programs. These are important topics, and so we'll take the time to cover each one in turn over the next few slides. I'll also point out that these differentiators are very well aligned with WatchGuard's overall value proposition, and you can easily see how we continue to extend the smart security, simply done proposition to endpoint security. It's no secret that more and more companies and IT leaders prefer the performance and convenience of cloud-based applications and services. But as we know all too well, transitioning to full SaaS is no easy feat, which is why many competitors still aren't there, requiring on-premise infrastructure for all or part of service delivery and management. Our solution is cloud-native, providing a single pane of glass for all endpoint security management and visibility across all device platforms. Our cloud-based strategy means that we can even increase customer value with analyst services and eliminate maintenance cost and hassle. Ultimately, Our cloud platform provides the kind of easy SaaS solution that customers and partners crave. WatchGuard Cloud features a multi-tier, multi-tenant architecture, allowing service providers to create and onboard any number of and type of customer accounts, while ensuring separation of data between tenants and role-based access to the information. Powerful inventory management features let service providers view and track licensing across all customers. Additionally, WatchGuard Cloud makes it possible to run reports in seconds for your entire security stack, while providing helpful summarized insights. And as a cloud-hosted service, the platform has no hardware requirements to install, resulting in reduced cost and time spent deploying and maintaining servers, either locally or in data centers. Another differentiator, our Zero Trust application service is a game changer for endpoint security. We talked a lot in the overview training about what it takes to successfully deploy with the Zero Trust model. And it takes multiple steps and intelligence feedback loops, and even some review by security analysts to get to 100% classification of the processes. But it's important because once you can know that 100% of the applications, processes, or DLLs trying to execute on your endpoint are either goodware or malware, then your security systems can be incredibly effective at blocking them. Far too often, cyber criminals are taking advantage with other endpoint security solutions that don't offer complete classification, so hackers can fly right by any defenses as unknown traffic. With 100% classification, our Zero Trust application service shuts down that entry point for superior protection. Simplicity is the keystone of WatchGuard products, and so it should be no surprise that it's a big part of our endpoint solutions. In the last slide, we described the strong security benefit that comes from our Zero Trust application service, but it wouldn't be useful to our customers unless it were also easy to deploy and scalable. The same is the case for another key feature as a service, our threat hunting service. Threat hunting usually requires a highly skilled resource and consumes many hours before they detect threats and return the insights that make it clear how to remediate them. Our advanced EDR solutions offer threat hunting service and Zero Trust application service in all our base packages, so there's no additional purchase to get them, and they save IT staff from having to spend time and energy on addressing infected endpoints themselves. Also, when it comes to simplicity, we know that you are looking for technology providers that enable you to save time and ultimately help your bottom line. The WatchGuard Partner Portal, our one-stop partner information center, supports you with the tools and endpoint security product resources as we continue to add new products in our expanding portfolio, empowering you with one comprehensive partner enablement platform. In addition, WatchGuard's Endpoint Security API provides a complementary, ready-to-use method for you to access and ingest actionable information on WatchGuard's endpoint security solutions for more efficient business operations and better service delivery to your customers. You'll benefit from reduced operational costs and better service offerings with this kind of tight integration, allowing you to unify dashboards for WatchGuard solutions with other security vendors, create customized reports, automate the deployment of the endpoint security solutions with existing RMMs or deployment tools, automate the response, containment, eradication, and remediation of incidents on the endpoints, and create tickets for critical security events in your own ticketing system. The final differentiator we'll review today is the flexibility and extensibility of the product line. As you'll soon see, the endpoint security product packaging creates a base security product for just about any company, so that we can enable just endpoint AV and anti-malware protection for smaller organizations, or those with fewer security needs, and advanced EDR solutions, including Zero Trust and threat hunting services for other companies. We even have options to layer on EDR where there's an existing endpoint AV contract in place. Customers can engage with you for whatever their initial need is, but we bet that there is more that you can continue to offer them from WatchGuard's portfolio as your relationship grows. Having now gotten an introduction to the portfolio, its key differentiators, and the market reaction to them, let's take a look at each product in the portfolio and learn a little about what makes each one special. WatchGuard's Endpoint Security is a highly customizable platform that allows you to build endpoint security packages to meet the requirements of any client. WatchGuard Endpoint Security customers start by selecting one of the base offerings, which include the ability to add just WatchGuard EPP, which is protection from viruses and malware, or WatchGuard EDR, which is endpoint detection and response, or WatchGuard EPDR, which is a combination of these two solutions. A great benefit here is that they are all deployed using the same lightweight agent and managed with WatchGuard Cloud and enabled with the tools in the partner portal. WatchGuard Cloud Management is centralized into a single pane of glass that includes licensing and deployment functions. In addition, DNS Watch Go is a product which offers DNS filtering and other DNS level protection and can be purchased without a base security package. Next, we'll look at the products within each section of this table to learn more. But before I do, I should mention that WatchGuard also offers a bundle of user-based security services known as Passport, which allows you to purchase 3 products together in one SKU, including DNS Watch Go, our DNS level protection product, AuthPoint, our multi-factor authentication service, and WatchGuard EPDR for endpoint protection and endpoint detection and response capabilities. Passport is a powerful security bundle that provides persistent, always-on protection that travels with your end user, providing the protection they need where and when they need it most. We'll start the review of our products with the flagship endpoint security offering, the WatchGuard EPDR solution. It includes our full suite of endpoint protection and EDR technologies, including our Zero Trust application and threat hunting services as features of the solution for our highest level of endpoint security. WatchGuard EPDR offers full defense in depth with the capability to prevent, detect, and respond to attacks. It also shows the timeline of the attacks so that the security or IT team can identify how the threat actor could access the endpoint and then take actions to reduce the attack surface and not be a victim next time. It leverages the Zero Trust application service, delivering 100% classification of processes, and the threat hunting service provided by our cybersecurity team, alerting when we identify a real threat actor trying to evade the security controls or already compromising endpoints. Just because this solution offers the highest level of protection doesn't mean that it's complex to manage. In fact, quite the opposite is true. The deployment is very easy, and its agent is lightweight, ensuring that the most computing and memory resources are available for other processes and applications. Moreover, WatchGuard endpoint security solutions are highly scalable. You can install WatchGuard EPDR for a full stack combination of endpoint protection integrated with advanced endpoint detection and response technologies. Or install WatchGuard EDR on top of existing AV solutions to add just the full stack of EDR capabilities, including Zero Trust application service and threat hunting service. While WatchGuard EPDR offers our complete set of endpoint security, some organizations already have an endpoint AV or traditional EPP solution deployed, and so they desire only the EDR technology to provide advanced security against unknown malware, APTs, exploits, and living off-the-land techniques used by threat actors. These customers can purchase just the WatchGuard EDR product, enabling all our EDR functionality, including Zero Trust application service with 100% classification and our threat hunting service. But WatchGuard EDR does not include the traditional endpoint protection functions, such as signature-based AV, URL and content filtering, and other protection that would be provided by an existing AV solution. The chart shown here illustrates the many benefits that come with both WatchGuard EDR and WatchGuard EPDR. Some businesses are looking to upgrade from the free AV tools that come with the device's operating system, or maybe even replace their EPP vendor, but aren't looking for EDR. Perhaps they already are in the middle of a contract with an EDR provider. These are examples of times when you might want to offer just the endpoint protection capabilities of the platform, and that option is available with our WatchGuard EPP offering. But unlike traditional AV products, WatchGuard EPP takes protection to the next level by leveraging our threat intelligence. Our collective intelligence is constantly updated with new information on unknown applications once classified by the Zero Trust Application Service, and our EPP service accesses this information. In this way, while our EPP customers aren't getting the real-time EDR advantages that come from 100% classification and threat hunting, they get to benefit from the discovery of zero-day and advanced threats found in our installed base. Once that information is added to our collective intelligence, then our EPP solutions will block it. These endpoint security solutions have recently been integrated with WatchGuard's environments, and so it's important to share with you that we're planning for additional value to soon become available with the add-on modules. Endpoint security modules include patch management, advanced reporting tool, data control, and full encryption. Other tools, like systems management, email protection, and SIM feeder, will become available later. These modules can enhance a customer's endpoint security program. Patch management is a very popular addition to our endpoint security. It's tightly integrated with endpoint security for vulnerability assessment and for updating and patching operating systems and hundreds of applications. It also identifies obsolete applications that are no longer being updated and are a source of attack. Full encryption brings Microsoft's BitLocker encryption technology to organizations while making it easier to use with central management of the e-recovery keys with our cloud-based management platform. BitLocker allows companies to be compliant with regulations that enforce encryption on Windows devices, including certain kinds of data and for certain users. The intuitive dashboards, detailed reports, and change audits make it easier to comply with these requirements. The Advanced Reporting Tool, or ART for short, is the reporting and visibility engine for our endpoint security products. It uses 365 days worth of telemetry gathered at the endpoints and enriched in our platform with threat intelligence to provide insights that help customers to detect and control threats, manage access, monitor usage, and generate reports and perform actions to support governance of your security policy and regulatory compliance. Data control identifies files with personal data elements which need to receive special handling in accordance with privacy regulations around the world. Organizations struggling to comply with GDPR, PCI, and other regulations use this tool to identify regular expressions as set up by the customer, as is appropriate for the customer's country of operation and language. Data control tracks these files and the operations that are done on them, remove, modify, send, etc. The history of these files is critical to justify alignment with most privacy and data protection regulations. These modules come with an additional cost, but they make use of a common agent and management platform, making them easy to deploy and use in concert with the information provided in the security suite. Note that not all base offerings can support the same add-on modules. For example, ART is only for use with WatchGuard EDR and WatchGuard EPDR. And some products are not available in all regions or without a pre-sales evaluation. Therefore, as you are working with customers, we very much want you to understand all the product relationships so that you can help them through the ordering process. WatchGuard DNS Watch Go provides DNS level protection and content filtering that keeps businesses safe from phishing, ransomware, and other attacks, even when the user is outside of the network without requiring a VPN. DNS level detection provides an additional layer of security to block connections to the bad guys, while also providing content filtering that limits access to risky areas of the web with 130 predefined blocking categories and immediate security education to heighten end-user awareness after an attack. DNSWatch Go is 100% cloud-based and managed from WatchGuard Cloud Management Platform. We've finished our high-level review of the WatchGuard Endpoint Security products, and I know that it can be easy to get lost in all the new information, and so I want to leave you here with the key learnings from this training. We spent time to help you understand the value proposition for each of the products that are included in our endpoint security solution, so that you can understand when to recommend each one to your clients. We also talked about how our technology and solution as a whole is different from others on the market. And we emphasized the importance of WatchGuard Cloud for bringing efficiency and security management success to your business. This concludes this training session. I hope that this has provided a good foundation to sell WatchGuard endpoint security products. Thank you for your time and attention.